Why am I talking like I'm on a safari, leading a safari through the African wilderness? Hello everyone, my name is Alexis and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Hi, my name is Alexis. Nice to meet you. This week I'm going to be telling you about the scaredest, sort of, I've ever been on an airplane. If you didn't know, I was recently on a 10-day trip to Toronto, Boston, Niagara Falls, and Chicago. I ended in Chicago, and I was flying back from Chicago when this happened. That day in Chicago, the weather all day was like, oh, it's gonna rain all day, and then it was like, oh, it's gonna start raining at 1, and then it went to, oh, it's gonna start raining at 2, oh, it's gonna start raining at 3, oh, it's gonna thunderstorm at 4. And it kept going back and back and back, and we weren't supposed to leave until 10, so we were like, okay, it keeps going back, like, we'll be fine, we'll get out of here. Then, like everything was fine, flight wasn't delayed at all, boarded the plane, they wanted to get, you could tell that they wanted to get us out of the airport quickly, I mean like away from the like terminal, what the thing that you walk down. They wanted to get us like in the plane and boarded, and then like you know what I mean. I clearly don't know English, but I'm sure like most of you know what I mean. So then like everyone's seated, we pull back, like we're going on the tarmac, the thing that the plane drives on, and then like everything is stopped, and out the windows you can see that like there's other planes that are also lined up waiting to go. And I want to say we sat there for about 10 minutes, and during this 10 minutes it started raining, and then all around the plane you just kept seeing like lightning, not thunder. You kept seeing lightning all around the plane, and like it's kind of spooky when that happens because you're in like a giant metal thing. I am afraid of a lot of things, but never have I been afraid of turbulence until flying from Chicago to where I live. So after we wait there for 5 minutes, there's like no, like the pilot doesn't come on and say like, okay, flight attendants prepare for departure. Like we just go. Like we turn around the thing, like you know how you turn and then go? Like we just go. And like as we're going, I'm like, this is not chill. Like this is not gonna be chill. Because there's lightning all over the place, and like the rain is like coming down hard, and it's just getting harder as we go faster because that's how rain works. Before you think I'm overreacting, like we were the only plane to get out of the storm. Like the pilot came on and he was like, we were like the only people that got out of there. Like I guess the storm was pretty bad back there. No other planes got out tonight. So it was really like they were kind of like, go up there and try it out. Like see how it is and let us know. And like they let him know that it was a no-go and that it was scary as fuck. So we get in the air and it's like lightning all around us still, and like you can see it, and like we're already like, you know, like turbulence, that's the noise turbulence makes. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. Do you? Who knows? So we're like in the air and we're like bouncing up and down, and like we get in the air and immediately it feels like that feeling when you're landing and like they're like, okay, we're gonna start our final descent, and then like the engines turn down a little bit. So like we get in the air and immediately that happens, and I'm like, in that moment I'm like, we're dying tonight. And like I'm trying to just like sit there like chill, like my mom and dad are on both sides of me, and I'm like trying to sit there chill, like I turn my music on, I'm like freaking out though, and then I turn on like Candy Crush. I'm like trying to do it, but like every time the plane lurches I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like so then like after we're at like the normal, like not normal altitude at all for a little bit, like you can tell that the plane starts to like go up, and then the turbulence got like 10 times worse. So as this is all happening, I'm like thinking in my head like, dang, this sucks for my brother because me and my whole family except for him are gonna die on this plane. And I'm also thinking like, who's gonna take care of Bosco and Bailey, my parents' dogs, for the rest of their lives? And who's gonna take care of Gypsy, my dog, for the rest of her life? And then I'm like, oh, I didn't even leave a will. Like, what will will my friends take my stuff? Like, all of this is going through my head, like completely unnecessarily. And then we hit like the largest bump of turbulence, and flashing in my mind is the Grey's Anatomy plane crash episode, like where they all go down, like 2 of them die, spoiler alert. Like, also as this giant turbulence happens, my dad turns to me and goes,
one time I was on a plane that dropped 1,000 feet in the air and then caught because the cloud did something, and the plane behind behind us, the Iowa cross country team, their plane crashed and they all died.
Like, as we're on this scary plane. Not a story I wanted to hear. So then, like, after a little bit, we finally get to, like, clear air, and the pilot comes on, and he's like, oh, hey, sorry about the light bumps that we experienced. Like, that was normal for him, apparently. And I'm sitting back here thinking I'm gonna die. So, that's the story of the time I overreacted on an airplane. If you like that story, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you've ever been on a plane with really bad turbulence where you thought you were gonna die, where you worried because you didn't leave a will and you worried about your dogs and you worried about the rest of your family that wasn't on the plane with you. If that also happened to you, let me know. What else? Oh, subscribe! I do make videos almost every week, so if you would like to see my face every week, go ahead and subscribe. I make HQ videos like this one every week. This is probably blurry for all I know. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Please subscribe so I do see you next week. I don't see anyone, I actually only see a camera lens, but it's like the thought that counts, you know? Okay, bye.